guys, Enda here from TrendSpotter. A different video for you today. I've had some people ask me would TrendSpotter work on small caps, and I've never really tried it on small caps, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. I can't see a reason why. Because it relies on volume. Okay, so once you get your entries for your small caps, all you have to do, or sorry, your once you know what stocks have volume, you just load it in, and TrendSpotter will do the rest. So what I'm going to pull up here for you is the three stocks that Ross Cameron from Warrior traded on Friday. These are his stocks, his entries, and he was watching. And I know he was watching because I just looked at his video there. He was watching BLIN and ACB out of the gate, and then he traded SRNE at around 10:15, maybe sooner, maybe 10:14. So obviously this big spike here. So let's look at BLIN, which he traded out of the gate. So this is it with TrendSpotter plugged into it. So watch, here we go. So this is a 2-minute candle, by the way. You can use the 1 minute actually as well. You just have to keep pulling it back every time. But this was I prefer the 2 minute, and I'll show you in a minute why. But this is the 1 minute. So when it opened here, he got in here kind of late, it went up, spiked down, blah, 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 right? And I would always skip the first move, right? Because the market needs to pick direction. But I'm pretty sure he probably would just get in the break of the previous high there, right? In here maybe, and fly right up there. But this gets much more interesting for me on the short side. And using TradeNet, I don't know if you can actually trade this particular stock. It seems very cheap, BLIN. But you can certainly trade the other ones that he traded, as far as I know anyways, especially ACB. But anyways, as you can see here, when you're not long or short biased, you can trade it going down. And one of the major advantages I often thought about with Ross Cameron's system is that because he's pretty much only long biased, those little penny stocks that go parabolic always come down. And that's where TradeNet comes in, right? Because you can go short, there's no SSR, there's no liquidity issue. You can just go in with your 1,000 shares or your 5,000 shares or whatever your trading strategy is. I just want to show you what's actually happening here. So I'll switch back to the 2 minute because it's much less, you'll get less entries, as you can see, look. So there's 9:30, the candle, and here's a short on that. So opening at 275, straight down to 225. So 50 cent on that, that's a decent move, I suppose, for a small cap. And there is no long entry on this. You'll see if you have the indicator plugged in. But even if there was, 239 up to 247, so less than 10 cent, and you're stopping out. And you can go for a second short down here, which is 235 down to 210, so 25 cents. So again, different strategy to the large cap one that we're used to. We're used to getting 50 cent to $1. So maybe here it's like 30 cent, 20 cent, whatever. You got to be fast. But the TradeNet platform is ideal for that. It stops out pretty quickly. Okay, so that's BLIN. Let's have a look at ACB. Again, out of the gate, you see 930 is here. So 932, you can take an entry off the MACD or the EMA, which is what I'm always kind of saying. Or you can get in 934 or 36 if you've missed it, if it's too fast. But again, that's 850 up to 992. Now that's a beautiful move, especially on such a cheap stock like this for $9. And that might suit some of you. But you can see here, the moves are pretty simple. There's a short, there's a buy, there's a short, there's a buy. Look, and the 2 minute breaks it down so it's not so aggressive. The 1 minute, I'll show you this on the 1 minute, just so we're clear. The 1 minute can be a bit shooty from the hippie. Okay, so here it is, 9:30, 1 minute in here, right, straight up. See, short, you're getting kind of caught there. The long isn't so long, the short is okay, and you're getting, look, a long, and so this is what I'm trying to avoid, a long and a short, and then the short. Whereas the 2 minute will just give you less entries, and they're kind of usually better. See, higher up, okay, that's not so great, but that's great. So you're getting 1-2 wins, one break even, maybe down 10 cent, and then another win here and a win here, 921 to 56, and that's enough. You're past half 10 at that stage. And let's have a look at SRNE. So SRNE. Right, here we go. So 930 and then at 934 short. And you can get, look, short anywhere you want. Let's say 430 down to 383. I know that's a good move. And look at the long here. And this is again on the 2 minute. The long is impressive. And these are those stocks that Ross trades. Like these are the actual stocks he traded as well. That's a $1.26 move. Oh my god. $4.75. How many shares could you buy? So the question is, does your system, does TrendSpotter work on small caps? Absolutely. It works on futures, it works on anything. It works on charts. That's the point. It works on anything that has volume. Well, sorry, so it'll display on anything, right? That's fine. Will the system work on small cap? It'll work on anything with volume. And that goes for any system. You need volume because you need direction. If you take a small cap that wasn't in the news, um, it's not going to work because it's just there's no volume in it. And the same with large cap. But the reason I kind of trade Roku and Beyond and Zoom and BA and these stocks a lot is because they always have volume. Because they're hot companies, they're always being traded, and they're especially hot now because of the recession or the depression or whatever we're in, anyways, the coronavirus. So I'm going to keep it brief, guys. That's it. I might do a weekly recap on small caps, but don't forget as well the TradeNet broker platform is ideal for this kind of stuff as well. I'm pretty sure they don't trade super small cap like penny stocks. I mean, I know penny is under $10, but I mean like under $2. You have to check, so you have to go into the platform, you type it in, and if it's tradable, excuse me, if it's tradable, it pops up on the level 2. But that's the way I would look at it. I'm sure you can trade it within TradingView as well if you sign up through their platform. Or pick whatever platform you want to use. That's the bottom line here, guys. Okay, so that's pretty much it. We'll see you tomorrow morning at 9:25 for some more live trading. Okay, talk to you.